Okay, hi everybody, it's me, Bonkai922. It's Saturday. For Mashle. Um, so we're knee deep in the divine visionary exam. Basically what we found out from last week, stupid Dot and Mosh. Each team has 3 crystals. There's a red team, a yellow team, and a blue team. Currently, in this episode, what we know is Mosh's team has 1 crystal. And after a certain scene in the episode, the yellow team has 2. Now, this was pretty much what you could think of as far as an episode going into. So, this guy, Carpaccio, yeah, he's pretty hacked. What he can do, anyway. What he can do, magic-wise, is very hacked. So, we get to the beginning of it, and they realize they're all separated, and freaking Finn's freaking out. Eventually, he comes to a point where he sees Carpaccio, and he sees a member of the yellow team on the ground. So, we don't see it at the moment, but eventually we do. Carpaccio's magical ability is this, and I explained at the beginning of the episode. There are certain wands called the Master Canes. There's like 13 of them. And Carpaccio is one of them. What it allows him to do is when he stabs himself, he does any damage to his own body, that damage gets transferred to the person he's fighting. As I said, very hacked. Like, damn. Talking about OP. So he literally can't take any damage. Of course, that doesn't mean much to Mosh. So he bumps into eventually to Finn. Finn tries his very best to get away from this guy. This guy is a psycho. He gets caught. He gets really hurt badly, Finn. And eventually, he's not understanding why he's not dropping the crystal, blah, blah, blah. He eventually tells him because of his friend, blah, blah, blah. Whole emotions about Mosh. Flashes of his memories with Mosh, with Finn. And he's got the knife to his neck, to his own neck. Because if he does this, Finn will die. You already kind of see it happening before this scene, where Mosh is just running so down the walkway. It was like, yo. And he comes out of nowhere and he smashes freaking Carpaccio's head against the stone wall. I was like, damn. Now, we get other scenes in this episode. This episode is mostly focused on this. But we get 2 other scenes. Excuse me. On Crown Lance, he's just walking by. And, what's the guy's name? I gotta find it. He's the one who fought Rain. Macaron. So Macaron, he's walking down the pipe. He's just walking in a certain area. And he, too, is thinking about 3 individuals. Mosh, Lance, and Carpaccio. So, he's just basically, salivating over them and stuff, kind of thing. So the fight happens between Mosh and Carpaccio. Now, here's the thing. This fight was insane. Mosh keeps beating the shit out of him, though no damage. He just keeps doing it. He gets stabbed here and there, kind of. And he Eventually, what he does, he just continuously punches him and punches him and punches him. And all of a sudden, there's because the wand has like, it's kind of like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure kind of thing. Because there's this huge angel, nurse angel behind him, and there's cracks in the angel's face. Carpaccio notices this. He's like, what's going on here? Because he can't feel pain. This is kind of like, I don't want to bring up a video game, but this is kind of a reminder of God of War with Baldur. Can't feel any pain. But Mashle keeps at it, beating the living shit out of him. And eventually, they get to him. Gets to the nurse. But it changes into this red thing. And he's then throwing needles at Mashle. And Mashle, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, they went to a wand shop. There was a wand that was literally fixated into the ground and couldn't be lifted by anybody. And Mashle was able to lift it. Mashle takes his wand out. He stretches the wand. It's made of iron, you know? It's made out of iron. He stretches the wand, does this, he literally turns the wand into a tennis racket. Like, what the hell? Takes out a ball, and he's wailing on it. And he's hitting the angel right in the face. Constantly. Eventually, angel gets turned into pieces. Mashle goes over there. He must have hit Carpaccio really hard. Right on his head. Blood everywhere. And he's like, this is what pain feels like. Now, I'm not saying that this fight was as grandiose as Reigns' fight with, what was that guy's name again? Macaron? Because that was more just magic on magic. But still, this was insane. Just him doing that, I was like, what? Really? This dude can do anything. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. It's levels of insanity of just feats of strength that defy all kinds of measures. It's you could say it's One Punch Man level. In a way, you can. It's up there. But excuse me. After he does this, he's on the ground bleeding. He helps up Finn, and eventually Carpaccio realizes this is what pain feels like. This is what they felt like, you know. And he doesn't do anything really. He just sits there. And that's kind of where the episode ends. So, from that understanding, they didn't do it, Mashle. But I'm pretty sure in the next episode they're gonna crush his crystal, and that's gonna be two. So red team will have 2 crystals, and yellow team's gonna have 2 crystals. So, I think for this round, it's probably gonna be like, you know, when one team loses all their crystals, they're gonna stop. That's what I think. So I think whether red team or yellow team, or blue, which I don't think that's going to happen, one of these teams is going to lose all their crystals. I think it might be red. Because I can't see them eliminating Crown and Macaron in this round. I just can't see it happening. I think it's more believable that they go after the red team. They take out the 2 crystals, and then competition ends. for the round 2. And we just have 6 people. And after that, they'll have the final round, then fight each other. Maybe. I don't know. It seems very weird that if Mosh is going to be the one that, unless, they destroy Makaron's crystal, and he is eliminated, or something like that. But I don't think that's how it works. I think it's just a team effort, So, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys. This is a crazy episode. Like I said, I don't think it's as crazy as the Rain episode when he was spewing at Macaron. But it's definitely second, in my opinion. Definitely one of Mosh's best fights, I think. Just on how he was able to defeat Carpaccio. Rating-wise, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. This time around, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. But, hopefully we'll see what happens next week in that whole aspect of what happens next week. It didn't show a preview, so we'll see. But this is Von Kai 922. Tomorrow, later today, I will do some first impressions. It's probably just going to be the 3, which is basically wrong way to use healing magic, the undead and unwanted adventurer, and what's the last one? What's the third one? Oh! Tale of Wedding Rings. Look forward to those episodes, those first impressions. Get looking forward to those. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Mosh just has no limits. That's the way I look at it. He has no limits. Like, this dude is... Damn! I'll see you guys later. Peace.